Hello, this is Flurry Moon. Welcome back to Flurry Sun. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make my two favorite matchas, which is the blueberry pie matcha and the banana bread matcha. I am a little hungovies today, if you couldn't tell. Also, I was supposed to film this yesterday. Here I go, I'm just like talking at you guys now. I was supposed to film this yesterday and then I just didn't feel like putting on makeup, so I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And then today I'm like, I also don't feel like putting on makeup, and then I'm like, who says I have to freaking put on makeup? Like we're talking about freaking drinks and lattes. This is the vibe today. So if anyone else out there is also feeling like SHIT, so stupid, then we're in this together. And now I just unfocused my camera. These matchas are really easy. We're gonna be making our own syrup, just like last time, but don't worry, for all my non-syrup girlies, I am putting together a coffee video of like 4 or 5 different easy coffees anyone can do in the morning in like under 5 minutes. I'm sorry, I'm getting so off topic. I haven't had caffeine today, if you couldn't tell. Just a warning here, I'm not a fancy matcha girly, okay? My passion is coffee. I just enjoy a little matcha sometimes, and if you guys know the Dunkin' blueberry pie matcha, this matcha I make at home tastes almost identical. I would say probably identical. So, and I did that by mistake. So let's start with that. Okay, sorry if the kitchen is a mess, it's my fault. Okay, so for this recipe, I should probably start warming this little girl up. Ew, why would I say that? This is something that you can kind of mess with. Another warning, these are not low sugar recipes. I apologize, but you can tweak this however you want. If you want to use like stevia instead of sugar, I have stevia. It's only okay. And also, we're not throwing this entire freaking thing into the coffee, okay? Like, so, I know some people were like, that's so much sugar. I'm like, well, yes, we're making a batch of syrup. Anyway, I'm already on my guard, like, relax. So we're gonna do a cup of frozen blueberries. You could do this with regular blueberries too. I just like having frozen fruit because it doesn't go bad. Maybe it does, but it doesn't go bad as quick. I feel like regular fruit goes bad way too quick. Like, it needs to relax. 1 cup of frozen blueberry, sure. 1 cup of water. All right, splash at me, why don't you? And we're gonna do brown sugar. You can do regular sugar or your sugar alternative. Again, I'm not hating on the sugar. You know what? Somebody said, girl, you seem like a people pleaser. Like, remember to take care of yourself. And I was like, why did you have to eat me alive right there? Like, I get it. I just like everybody to be happy and not mad at me. Is that a problem? Like, is that really that freaking big of a deal? I need to relax. Okay, so we're gonna do 1/2 cup of sugar, brown sugar. This might be a bit too much. I think last time I wanted to do 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of white sugar, but then I didn't have any, so I just did all brown sugar, and I actually liked how it came out. So you know what? We're just doing 1/2 cup brown sugar. I feel like that's what gets it to have the blueberry pie taste that isn't just like blueberry. I love how you guys just watch me have a mental breakdown in my kitchen. I have this on low medium heat, and I'm just like continuously stirring this. And for how long? Well, that's up to the heart. Up to the heart? I would say, I don't know, just under like 10 minutes. I mean, it's not really, like, we're not doing anything that crazy. It's nothing that has to be cooked fully. It's just like, depending on your heart. Anyway, I've been stirring this little girl. Can I stop calling this little girl? I'm gonna get one of these and just kind of like, I use really small blueberries, so it's not even, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I'm basically just trying to mash them just so we can get all the juices out. Hate that. I don't know, I feel like that was 5 minutes. I feel like that's kind of okay. So I'm taking it off the heat. I'm gonna let it sit over here for a sec, and then I'm gonna put in the vanilla. So here's what's the tea. I have been loving vanilla bean paste. However, this stuff is kind of more on the expensive side, so it honestly won't really make much of a difference if you just use vanilla extract. Like, let's be real, this is very extra. But because it's vanilla bean, like I love vanilla bean, and it's almost gone, and I got this like not even a month ago. I have been using it in like all my coffee, so that's another thing that you guys will see from me soon. It's honestly just to be extra. Like, it's not a must, you know, but it is something I do recommend trying. So I'm gonna wait a sec, because I hear if you put any kind of extract into something that's like really hot or boiling, it'll just like burn everything off, and then it will just be like watered down nothing. We don't like that. So I don't want to cook the vanilla bean paste. I want to add it at the end. So that's what we're gonna do. So I think we'll just wait for that to cool down. Honestly, not even that hot to begin with, because I put it on really low medium heat. Honestly, I don't know if I do it right, like making syrups. I don't really heat it up that much, because like it's more really about like dissolving all the sugars, like so it's not crunchy, you know? I'm just gonna do like whatever my heart desires when it comes to vanilla bean paste, but not a whole lot. Probably like that. Oh, it's almost gone, my baby. Come back to me. Oh, so now I'm gonna mix that in. I didn't do that last time, I don't think, but I think it'll be really good. So what I like to do, this is kind of extra, but I like to throw this into like a stainless steel bowl to get it to like really cool down quicker. It's kind of like, why, you know, but I just like, I don't know. I got a new strainer because my other one was so freaking small. Slowly. Actually, quickly. Okay, so as you can see, I didn't really mash the blueberries good enough, so I think I'm gonna do it again right now. And you can save these like remnants of blueberries and like put them in like yogurt. They don't have to go to waste. And so we let that sit for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna put it in our mason jar. Oh wow, this one made a lot. Okay, so now we're gonna throw this in the fridge, and unlike last time, we're just gonna move on to the next syrup, and we're gonna make both matchas at the same time. Okay, so now moving on to the banana bread matcha syrup. And by the way, if this wasn't obvious, you could use these syrups for anything else too, like coffee. I just prefer them in matchas. For this one, you're gonna want 2 or 1 or more, I guess, pretty ripe bananas. I feel like these could be riper, but they're pretty good because I want this to last long-ish in the fridge, because I feel like last time I did this with like really ripe bananas, like really ripe, and the next day I was like, is this still good? So I feel like this is pretty good. So you're gonna mash these up. I almost like little girls. Why do I keep doing that? I am so happy you guys have been liking the coffee content. This, if you didn't know, because there's some people who have just found me through my coffee content, which is crazy. I have a whole other channel on YouTube, and it has 50,000 subscribers at this point, and it has almost nothing to do with coffee. So I thought all my views would come from people who know me from over there, and this channel was always kind of just supposed to be like a chill, kind of whatever I want to do channel that isn't scripted and is just for fun vlogs or coffee content or gaming. We're gonna use a fork to mash these up. I was like, oh, like people have been asking about my recent coffees, like let's do a whole tutorial on my syrups. And that video got like 20,000 views or something. I'm like, oh my god, what? Like, I see those kind of views over on the main channel, Flurry Moon, so I'm like, what? Like, I was not expecting those kind of views over here. So it's really flattering, honestly, that like other people care about this kind of content, because I love making coffee, I love baking. Do I want to do it for a career? Well, no, because then that takes the fun out of it. But to be able to, you know, show you guys what I like to do and people actually care, that is so fun. So thank you for being here. And also, if you're here from Flurry Moon, thank you as well. But yeah, I can't wait to do more coffee content. I have been scheming, you guys, don't worry. I've been scheming all kinds of recipes. Definitely comment below if you have any other ideas. Anyway, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna put back on the heat, probably the same thing, low medium. So this is just gonna go straight into the thing. Now we're gonna do, again, a 1/2 cup brown sugar. Because this is supposed to taste like banana bread, okay? Listen, I love Dunkin' with all my heart, but finding out their banana flavor is just like the banana Laffy Taffy flavor kind of upset me. Lots of people, like Louis, loves their Dunkin's banana. Kind of couldn't be me, just because, like, I think a lot of people get weirded out by fruit in coffee or fruit flavor in coffee. We're also doing, sorry, I'm everywhere right now. We're also doing a cup of water for this one too. And then we are gonna do a pretty good amount of cinnamon. I want this to be cinnamony. That was a lot of cinnamon. She gonna be cinnamony. Cinnamony? What? Oh, girl, relax. What are you doing? People who get weirded out by fruit in coffees, once I explain it like this, they get it. If it's me not knowing what I'm trying to explain. Think of a baked good that you would eat alongside drinking a coffee. Banana bread, a blueberry muffin, a cinnamon muffin, a snickerdoodle cookie. Oh wait, that's not, now I'm getting away from fruit. What am I doing? Even like blackberries, cherries, strawberries, like, so basically fruit that like isn't tropical. Bananas are tropical, I think. Don't listen to me. I would always be like to my mom, like, oh my god, you have to try. It tastes like it's like blueberry. And she's like, ew, blueberry and coffee. And I'm like, no, a blueberry muffin. And she's like, oh, okay. You have to see it like that. Because otherwise, like, I think there are fruits that probably wouldn't work well in coffees. Like, a pineapple. That would probably be terrible. It's not like banana bread that you would eat alongside having a coffee. You know what I mean? I don't know if this makes any sense. So when I say, oh, banana flavored coffee, everyone's like, ew, what? And I'm like, no, banana bread. So I think Dunkin' kind of failed at that because their banana is very Laffy Taffy banana, which to each their own, because Louis loves that shit, okay? Every time we go to Dunkin', he gets it. I don't have the heart to tell him they're getting rid of it soon. No, it's okay, I already told him. And same as last time, we are just going to add some vanilla bean paste in there after it's off the heat and everything. I cannot wait to actually have some caffeine. I feel like I've been at this for like so long. I keep thinking of my posture, it's so bad. I'm like, do you want some of this? Stop it right now. What is burning? And honestly, like, these really don't have to be on the heat for that long. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm doing it wrong. It's to the point where sometimes, like, I'll take some from here and I'm like, oh, it's not even hot. And it's literally gonna smell like banana bread. Like, it's so good. What you can do here too, like, instead of making a matcha with this, I've made it into a latte and then I add some Chobani cookie dough creamer and it tastes like banana, like chocolate chip banana bread. Good shit. You know what? This is good. Oh! Okay. Okay, so that one got hotter for some reason. Maybe because it was already warm here. So I'm gonna wait extra for that to cool down. And then I'm gonna add same amount of vanilla bean paste. I would say I add probably like, I don't know, like a teaspoon or something. We are just really trying to get every last drop of this. While we're waiting for that to cool, I'm gonna start getting the coffees ready, or the lattes ready. So we're gonna do my trick, which is a terrible trick. Don't do this at home, I'm just showing you how I do it, okay? I fill the ice tray with water, duh. I only have one tray, so I'm getting those out now. Then I fill the ice tray with water overnight. As you can see, this entire layer is ice. And I just put the cap on. And then I throw her on the ground a few times. Now, listen, okay? If you do this, be very careful, okay? Because this top could easily fly off and you can get ice in your freaking eye, okay? I am not telling you to do this. This is just how I freaking do it. This is if you don't have like an ice maker or anything like that. This time I'm gonna make sure you guys can actually see it. So you're just gonna take it and so close to the ground. You're not gonna be dropping it from here, okay? If you do that, you're dead. I don't even think I explained in the video why I'm doing this. But it's so that I get cubed ice and crushed ice at the same time, because throwing it on the ground crushes up the ice that I poured at the bottom of the freaking thing overnight, okay? Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense, but it's what I do. I changed my mind. While we wait for the banana bread syrup to cool down, we're just gonna make the blueberry matcha because I am dying for caffeine, you guys. Every time I try to do this, it doesn't work. So we're gonna start with some ice, and by some, I mean a lot. I like a lot of ice. Get it in there. We're gonna take the blueberry syrup and we are measuring with our hearts. I feel like that's good. So now, here's where it gets a little controversial, okay? Again, I am not a matcha snob, okay? Like, I know a lot of people like to use like the ceremonial Japanese whisk to make it all beautiful. That is beautiful, and I'm sure I'll probably get into that eventually, but for a beginner, I'm a beginner matcha maker. I am using the jade leaf matcha latte. Listen! Okay, I know it's kind of frowned upon, or I don't know if it's frowned upon, but I saw some, I don't know, I saw people getting ripped on TikTok for using it, and guess what? I don't freaking care, okay? It tastes good. Is it gonna taste fucking amazing? The best matcha you've ever had? Well, probably not, because it's cheap. It's sweetened, so it's not like, oh, the best, the most pure matcha ever made. However, it's good for what we're doing, okay? And if you want it, especially if you want it to taste like Dunkin' Donuts, yeah, this is the shit you're using. So yes, the color is not gonna be great, okay? I will, especially with the blueberry syrup. Here's the thing, okay? Here's a warning. Even if you use the best grade matcha ever, it's gonna turn gray if you use blueberry syrup, okay? I'm just telling you that right now, so it is gonna look like shit. This calls for 2 teaspoons. I'm doing 3. I'm doing 3. And again, this is sweetened already. So if you just do it on its own, it's gonna taste good. I also like to do 3 because it does make the color more vibrant. And it just tastes stronger. So I think I'm gonna do a 4th cup of water. And I know it's kind of frowned upon to like not use the fancy whisk, but I'm just like not gonna do that. So I'm using this. Sorry you can't see it. I didn't feel like getting a see-through freaking glass for this. The color's definitely not pretty. So if you're going for like aesthetics, as much as I love a good aesthetic, I think you guys know by now on this channel, we're a bit everywhere. And that's just life, you know? So we're gonna do some milk. This is my favorite, Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla. The Dunkin' version of this has foam. I like foam, but I don't do it every day. So if you want to do foam, especially Dunkin's foam, because Dunkin's foam is barely foam. That shit is not, it does not stay foamy at all. It just melts right into the drink, and that's why this tastes so good and so accurate, even without foam. I would take some creamer, I like Chobani sweet cream for stuff like this, and just froth it up on its own, and that is perfect. Am I gonna do that? You know, we'll do it, why not? First, we're gonna do the matcha. And we're gonna do the foam in the same thing, because I don't feel like, whatever. If you don't want to do foam, I do a tablespoon of sweet cream into that, and it tastes perfect. I'm just gonna do the foam for funsies. I'm probably gonna do just a bit more than a tablespoon, because I want it to be able to foam up. And if you like a lot of foam, do way more than that. And if you want to make it really good foam, add heavy cream. Ooh, she looks good. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. And then this is the secret ingredient. Dunkin' does cinnamon sugar. I don't feel like adding more sugar to this, so I'm just adding cinnamon on top. A lot, because I like it. Oh, look how pretty she is! You guys, am I an aesthetic girly? Look at that! I don't think it's ever looked like that before, to be honest. Let's mix her up and ruin the color immediately. Woohoo! Oh my god, okay, let's taste it. we're tasting the blueberry pie matcha. Let's get some with the foam at the top. That is so good. I do think this is the closest you're gonna get to the Dunkin' blueberry pie matcha, but better. It's also better because you know everything that's in it. You have control over the sugar amount, the calories if you care about that. I sure don't. Listen, been there, done that, okay? I am just living my life. It's so good. Love it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, let's move on to the banana bread matcha. Okay, we are running out of battery, and also the banana bread syrup still hasn't freaking cooled down for some reason. So you know what? We're just gonna put it over ice and call it a day, okay? Same as before, ton of ice. I really like a lot of ice because I know a lot of people don't because it means less drink, technically. I prefer less drink if that means it's colder, because I just love a cold drink, you know? Like, nothing is worse to me than like a lukewarm latte, you know? Ugh, gross. Alright, we have some really weird shaped ice today. Oh, I hate when ice literally sticks to your hand. That is gross. It's like scary. Okay, so I'm making this one for Louis, so we're gonna be doing whole milk for him. It might look a little bit different from mine, because whole milk tends to make the drink look lighter. So we're gonna do the banana bread syrup. Honestly, you don't even need that much, but for him, I'm gonna do a good amount. Because I love him or whatever. We are going to do 3 teaspoons of matcha. Oh, we are so running out. I hope I have enough. Maybe we'll just pour it. I think that's how we're gonna be able to do that. Hopefully it's not too much. I don't think it is. About a 1/4 cup of water. I'm gonna froth her up. Louis doesn't like foam, so I'm just gonna give him a regular tablespoon of Chobani. Oh, okay. Sure. Cinnamon. And then the matcha. And to me, she's gorgeous. I know to most that color is muddy or whatever. But you know what? We're just living life here over on Fleury Sun, you know? That's all we can really do. I can promise you it tastes like banana bread mixed with matcha, obviously, and it's so effing good, so let's give her a stir. I'm gonna try it as well, even though it's Louis'. Oh my god, I look a mess. Okay, cheers! Oh, that's so good. I would probably add even more banana bread syrup to this, but it's honestly perfect. Okay, so that's about it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any, what's the word? I have no words in my head right now. If you have any suggestions for ways that I could make the matcha better, nicely, I appreciate it, because some people are so effing rude on this freaking app. Yeah, let me know if you try these out, and I'm so happy to be making this content for you guys. I think it's so freaking fun, and I hope you guys find it fun too. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!